Dr. Charles River receives an emergency phone call from the clinical manager at his outpatient clinic. Dr. River, one of your patients has fallen ill, and she is now in a coma. Can you please come to the clinic at once, or should we transfer the patient to the ICU immediately? What is the name of the patient? Katrina Karlberg? Oh, she is involved in an asthma treatment clinical trial, and she was dosed 30 minutes ago. Transfer her at once to the ICU. I will hurry over right away. Dr. River writes a report to the EC the next morning describing the unexpected serious adverse event. Fortunately, the patient has almost fully recovered, but is still under observation in the ICU. It appears that the trial research assistant had given the patient a dosage of the test article that is 5 times higher than the stated dosage in the protocol. That is, the assistant forgot to dilute the test article. This scenario describes a situation whereby a research assistant gives a trial participant a much higher dose of a test article than stated in the protocol. This kind of non-compliance happens now and again, just as in normal clinical care, sometimes causing damage and long-term health consequences, including death. The EC did not see the adverse event as linked to the test article. However, the EC regarded the incident as very serious, since it was caused by a protocol violation and caused unnecessary harm to the patient. The sponsor was of course cleared of all responsibilities, and the university had insurance coverage in place for the non-compliance and the extra cost of the hospital care that was needed. The EC decided to set up a committee to review the incident and see how similar problems could be prevented. There were 2 major questions. Why did this happen? Why was the investigator not present in the outpatient clinic? Note: the EC should investigate the reason for the lack of oversight of the investigator and also evaluate non-compliance of the research assistant. Normal medical care is subject to complaints due to misconduct, and there is often a mechanism in place to handle such anticipated problems. In the same way, the EC or a separate committee should be prepared to handle anticipated problems that may take place within clinical research projects.